get this lesson, and then let's kind of go from there. So the app I'm going to talk to you about today is called Fanbase. Fanbase was founded by Isaac Hayes III, who is the son of the Isaac Hayes that you may know from the music industry. And he started this app because he wanted to democratize social media apps for content creators. So whether you believe it or not, if you post images, if you post quotes, if you got follows, if you are generating activity on these platforms for free, you are a content creator for them. They love when you do that because what happens is that that brings people to the platform who want access to your content. But it also allows them to be able to sell their platforms to advertisers for people who want to be able to get in front of those audiences. So whether you think of yourself as a content creator or not, you are one. Let me be the first to tell you, if you did not know that, that yes, you are a content creator. And with the Fanbase app, what they wanted to do is set it up so that the playing field would be a little bit more balanced, so that we as content creators can also share in their growth and their success and finances. There's revenue share built into it. So a lot of you that I know are part of this community love revenue share, especially when it's something that can be done passively by doing something that you're already doing now for free. So think about that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to switch over to my screen share and I'm going to get into the topic and go from there. Now, while I'm doing that, I want to just kind of let you know a couple things that I've been seeing in the news. Recently, Twitter has announced where they have this thing called the tip jar. So if people want to tip you, they can do so, and variant currencies and all that good stuff. I don't know what the qualifications are. Like I know on Facebook and on Instagram, they have some monetization tools too. But if you are small guys, like we are, a lot of us who watch Tech Talk Tuesday, you have to have about 10,000 followers and certain criteria that you have to meet before you're able to really capitalize off those tools. So what I like about the Fanbase app is that right away, you're able to participate in revenue share and in monetization right away. So there's no waiting till you build up a big following and all that other stuff. Now, it's quite possible because these apps are starting to roll these out, and who knows what kind of pressure Fanbase may put on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all them. Who knows if they're going to change their rules and start allowing some type of revenue share from the get-go. But we'll find out. Now, let me go ahead and let me do my screen share because I really want to kind of walk you through this app. I did find out that it is now available on both iOS and Android. Now, if you're not familiar with, oh yeah, let me go here. If you're not familiar with iOS, that means Apple iPhones, and then Android, of course, would be all the Android phones, Google phones, and all that good stuff. So I have two profiles on the platform. One of them, let me take a real quick look at something. I want to make sure that I'm sharing in the setting that I want. Hold on one second for me. Let me make sure I'm sharing in the setting I want, because I want to make that screen. Okay, cool. I want to make sure that you're seeing that as big as possible. All right, so let's go back. Let's pull this up. Here we go. Cool. All right, so I have two profiles on the Fanbase app. One of them for my travel business called Thriftcations, and then I've created another profile for Thriftcation. I mean, for Tech Talk. So I have two profiles on there for two different purposes. Basically, wanting to be able to introduce myself to people on this app through the two passions that I have. So you'll see over the last couple of days, I've been posting on here just to kind of do some testing, get familiar with the platform and how it works. And very similar to Instagram, you have a grid. You have the ability to upload images, have a profile, have a bio, have a cover image, which I thought was pretty cool. But then you'll also notice these little icons on top. And I'll explain those once we get to the monetization part. So same as you're used to on Instagram, you can click the plus sign down here to upload various types of content. If you slide across the bottom, it's going to let you choose if you want to upload a photo, if you want to upload a video, or if you want to upload some content for Fanbase Plus. Now, Fanbase Plus is going to allow you to be able to post content that's only available to subscribers. And here's where the monetization part kicks in. If you have content that is only available to subscribers and people subscribe because they want access to that, you are going to get 50% of that subscription fee. Now, There's three different levels. I know there's $3.99, $11.99, or something like that. But let's just take the first one, for example. The lowest level, if you want to subscribe to one person to get access to their exclusive content, it's $3.99. And you, as the content creator, are going to get half of that. I'm not sure if someone buys like a multi-pack, if you get more of that. I'm not too sure. I think they split it up amongst the creators that they follow. But let's just say you get the $1 and whatever cents for every subscriber that you have. That's one way that you get monetized on the app. The other way that you can get monetized on the app is that people can buy love packs. So I bought a love pack because I wanted to play around with it. So you have the option to subscribe if you want exclusive content access, or you can just buy some love, some hearts. So I went and bought 500 hearts. It would cost me $4.99. Gets charged to my app, here on the phone. And I wanted to just kind of play around and see how that works. So I paid $4.99 one time, and then I had 500 hearts to use. So what happens is if you go and you find someone's content, like I may go to my Tech Talk, my other platform. If someone has some content that you like and you're just like, oh man, I really love this. Thank you for posting that. And you want to show some love for it, you can hit like and just do a like, just like that. Costs you nothing to do. Or you can give it some hearts. So if I click the hearts, okay, you see that Michael Demong loves your post. Those hearts generate money for you. Okay. So what I noticed, and I'm trying to figure out, I thought it was like 1 cent per love. I don't know if it was 1 cent per love, but it looks like to me that it's like 1 cent per two loves is what I saw when I looked at my stats. And let me just show you what I mean when I say looked at my stats. So when I log here in here, you can see someone who just kind of locked my content on here. When I log in on here, I have the ability to be able to look at my notifications, but I also can look at my revenue. And I have 59 cents in revenue right now. Now, because I liked my other platform, if you didn't notice, I had 492 hearts before. I have 489 hearts left. We'll find out if it updates in real time, but I'm going to go back over to my other profile and see if it shows some cents there based on those 3 or 4 loves that I gave it. So stay with me. You with me? Cool. All right. So inside of the app now, and this is the exciting part. Like, think about that. Like, people can show love on your post and you can generate revenue for it. Once your balance reaches $50, then you will be able to exchange it or deduct it. I'm sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? Withdraw. There you go. You can withdraw it. And I noticed that it uses Stripe, I believe, to do that. So when you create your account, make sure that you set up your billing. Buy some loves, because why come on here and get love if you're not going to show no love? So buy some loves and test it out. Like, the best thing that you can do with these new technologies is just to test it out. So it'll let you know how much engagement you have. It'll let you know how many subscriptions you've earned, how much revenue you've gotten from loves. You can see here a little split about how many came from stories, how many came from lives. Yes, you can do lives. And we're going to show you the lives. Plus, they have audio rooms. So if you've ever used Clubhouse, there's the ability to be able to host a room in here, and I'll show you that. So that's what it looks like so far. I've been on here only a couple of days. I have 31 followers, and I've generated some money. 59 cents to me, just a simple fact that I can earn it in an easy way just by doing something I'm doing already. Like, I'm not going to complain about that at all. So let's go ahead and take a look now. You see all kind of activity coming on right now. So let's go ahead and take a look, and let me show you the live and the story, and also how you can do audio rooms. So on the top, there's this camera icon in the upper left-hand corner, which is going to open my camera, and I can either film something or I can turn it towards me and I can film it there too. I can also click the little photo gallery if I want to upload an image and create a story. I'd be able to do that with some very simple text, just like you're used to on Instagram and Facebook and all that other stuff. Let me hit done. And then I can slide that text wherever I want that text to be, I think. There's little sticker icons on here. So if you want to add some of this cool stuff. So it looks like whatever you add is going to go on your image, which makes sense. You can't put it in the negative space. So if I had a taller image, I most likely can place that stuff there. Now, when I was ready to share this, all I had to do is press the little arrow icon in the lower right-hand corner, and then I'd be able to share that to my story. Now, let's go back and let's look at the audio rooms. So audio rooms, as I mentioned, is just like what's the name of that app? Clubhouse. There you go. Facebook, I noticed, also rolled out audio rooms. I believe Instagram has audio rooms too. So you can scroll through. There's not a whole bunch of people as there is on Instagram on here yet, which is an advantage that we'll talk about. But there's still people on here testing out the features, opening rooms, and all that good stuff. You can create a room. So if you want to create a room, whether that be private or if that want to be you joining a room, let me go back out of here. You can create a room, you can create a private room, a public room, you can make an exclusive room. So when I talked about having content that's exclusive only to people to subscribe, you can create a room that's only going to be available to your subscribers, which is huge. So all this stuff built into this one app that's willing to share the revenue with you. Like, to me, that's super cool. Now, the thing that I want to talk about with you about this is, like, a lot of people, when there's new technology, they come out, especially social media, they'll say, oh, there's nobody there. I don't want to go and spend no time there because there's nobody there. Here's one of my lives from earlier. Okay. That's just showing there. So people don't want to go because there's no one there. But all of these platforms at some point had to start that way. Like, imagine if you had been one of the first people on Instagram under a certain hashtag and your posts get to trend towards the top. So I did a test earlier today and I made some posts about this on Instagram. The hashtag dream vacation, if I go to tag, the hashtag dream vacation, as an example, uh, had like 70 million posts. On here, when I type in dream vacation, vacations, this one had 13 posts, and of the posts that are here, they're all mine. So this is kind of like the benefit of being early to a platform, because you get an opportunity to be able to carve out your niche and get yourself inside of these tags before they get big. Why wait until there's millions of people on the platform to start entering yourself in part of the conversation? So this is a great opportunity for you to be able to get in early, figure out what your niche and your hashtags are, and start creating some content that you can follow there. These are all people that are here, that users that you can explore. They also have like the top post, and they have these different categories like music and food and all this good stuff. So I have been seeing more advertising. They're bringing some celebrities over to the platform. So when we were looking at, where were we looking at? When we were searching for tags, you'll see some familiar names that you might know. Snoop Dogg, I know, is on here. Jermaine Dupri, I know, is on here. B. Simone, she was popular on Instagram as a comedian, has her beauty line. I think it's her exclusive content on here. So the folks are coming, and you shouldn't wait until the folks are here dominating everything before you put yourself on the platform yourself. So let me come back to the screen here and just kind of see what kind of comments we have, and see, is anybody going to be putting themselves on this platform and taking advantage of this early placement. Let's talk about it for a little bit. So I am on the app. If you download the app, feel free to give me a follow. I'm at Tech Talk or at Michael Demond. Go ahead and follow both of those, and I'll make sure that I follow you back. And I'll show you some love so we can test it out and see how that revenue thing works. But let me just come over to the platform real quick and see what kind of comments we have, see what kind of questions that you have. Was this information helpful for you? Come on now. I'm telling you, like, imagine being there early when Instagram was early and being able to really position yourself. Like, it's rare that you get an opportunity to do that and to take advantage of that kind of placement. So that's why I wanted to share this information with you and encourage you to get on early. Okay. Early before everybody gets there. What's up, the social media manager? We connected on Instagram. Thank you for coming over to YouTube and finding and tuning in and sharing the post. Appreciate that. Thank you for that confirmation. Good morning, Jojo Pa. Good morning, Mikhail. Welcome to Tech Talk. Congratulations on your nomination for the Raising Our Daughters. Very interesting. So I see some wows down in the comment here. Who wouldn't want to be connected to a team of people who literally spend most days teaching, coaching, educating you on how to leverage and make wealthy? Like, it's a no-brainer. There's no reason why you would not do that, right? All right, let's take a look here real quick. Typo. Oh, let me see. That might be my typo. Let me say here. Any comments? Any wealth? Exactly. Okay. I'm seeing the comments come in. So Mikhail says, I can't wait to rewatch this for a few times and set it up. Yep, Mikhail, check it out. Like, go to the App Store, look for Fanbase, you'll definitely find it. You should make sure your handle is consistent on all platforms. Should you make sure? When possible, yes, you definitely should, just so that you can have that consistency. You'll notice on top of the screen here, I have at Michael Demond on all of mine. Sometimes I have multiple passions, so I'll create different ones for that. But whenever possible, for sure, at least secure them. So that nobody else can start using them and doing business as you in that name. I'll be taking advantage. Awesome. That's good to hear, Yolanda. Jojo Pa says this sounds great. We'll check it out because every penny is valuable. The pennies add up and those subscriptions add up. So think about it. Like if I've done that with just like the 13 or 30 subscribers that I've had, what happens if I keep on cranking out good content and building a nice dedicated following, and those 30 become 300, become 3,000, becomes 30,000, becomes 3 million? Like what kind of pennies are you looking at in that case? Mikhail says, I'm so excited to be a business partner with someone like this, Coach Carmen Ray. If they haven't joined him yet, they just, oh, appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. You giving me a little props there. Appreciate that. So yeah, people, come on. I'm gonna be looking for my notifications to say that I got some new followers, and I'm hoping that it's some of you here on Fanbase. You can go live on there. I get notifications when people go live, when they open up audio rooms. Like all the features are there. It's just early. You just have to be one of the people who are creating content that builds up the platform so that you can also benefit from it. Welcome, Michaela. Good morning. It's my daughter there. Excited to get mine set up. I'm telling you, please do get your let's talk about it set up on there. There's a couple things you can get set up on there. Let's see. We have a question. Oh, perfect question. Okay. So can you access the app from your PC? The answer to that question is yes, because I had some, and that's one of the things I didn't get to talk about. So I'm glad you asked that question, Yolanda, because you can access from your PC, but your functionality of what you can post is different. So here's my profile. You should be seeing right now. I can still see my posts on my travel page. I can go to Fanbase Plus. So here's a little. Think about this. If you're familiar with IGTV, that's what Fanbase Plus is. So any content that's longer than a minute, you'll be able to upload from your phone or from your desktop computer. So you can access your account. You can you edit your captions? Let's see. You can't edit your captions and stuff yet, but you can access your post, and you can upload videos anywhere from 1 to 60 minutes. So think about the opportunity that creates. Like I'm going to repurpose my live videos on here the same way I did on my travel page. I had this video that I created for YouTube already about a new cruise ship. So I took that video from YouTube and posted it here because it's more than 1 to 60 minutes, more than 1 minute. I can also come here and if I had any exclusive content, doesn't look like you can post any of that there, but you can upload your Fanbase Plus, your longer stuff. The other thing that I want to say too, when I talked about being able to upload your videos and images, so it's only going to show videos when you go to upload a video that are less than a minute, and then they also have to be, I believe I have to play with this because I felt like something about it being square. But I think I uploaded some landscape videos. I'll have to check that part out. But when you say you want to upload a video, it's only going to show you videos from your phone that are less than a minute. If you want to do the other stuff, scroll over to Fanbase Place Plus, or go to the desktop and you can upload that longer video content. So thanks for asking that question. Let's see. Can you transfer posts from IG? I did see that you can transfer stuff from TikTok. I did not see that you can transfer stuff from Instagram. So if you are on TikTok, and I believe it's in the settings, let's see, in settings, import content. Oh, wait, import content from TikTok or Instagram. I did not know that. So, okay, right now you can. Oh, you know what? Here, let me share the screen with you. See, this is why you let people ask questions, because I didn't even know that option was there. I thought it was just TikTok, but I had it backwards. So it looks like right now you can move content over from Instagram, and coming soon you'll be able to import content from TikTok. Move to Fanbase. So let me just take a look. We want to be different. That is why we're inviting the creator community to assist with this process. Ready to transfer to Fanbase? So before getting started, make sure you enter the validation link on the Instagram profile if you haven't already. Please add this verification link to your Instagram bio. So there's a link here that you can add somewhere on Instagram to verify the account ownership, okay? And then move to Fanbase. So there's your username. And what do you want to move? I wonder. I did not know this. Thank you, Chavez, for asking that. Do you want to import your biography, okay, and profile picture? Or you can also choose to do content, public content only. We're working to improve this tool for now, limit to recent 2,000 posts, which is pretty good. And the following content will not be visible in your fan base profile. So your reels will not come over. Your Instagram TV videos that are not 16 by 9 will not come over. Instagram TV videos that do not have a preview posted in the feed will not come over. And Instagram posts under tagged section in your profile will not come over. Okay. All right. You gave me something to play with now. I sure read that and just think, okay, import content from TikTok. Didn't even pay attention to the fact that the Instagram option was there. Let me see. Stop sharing. Here we go. Cool. That was a good question. I'm glad you asked that. Let's see. Does the initial setup have to be done via your phone? The initial setup does. I did try and create an account on the desktop, and I could not. I would only was able to log in, so I did have to create the initial account on my phone and then use that same login when I went to the desktop computer. Yolanda's like, I'm getting on this now. Chavez, yes, yep. There you go. I'll be emailing you for a session real soon. Awesome. Well, cool. I hope I answered everybody's questions. I hope this topic was a good one for you. Take advantage of the fact that you have an opportunity to be early on this platform. Take advantage of the fact that you can start monetizing right away. Like that's not typically available. And give me a follow. There's a messaging on there too. So when you follow me, there's a little icon that'll let you send a message to someone. Don't be thinking that you're going to break anything. A lot of times people get scared to use these apps because you think you're going to break anything. Like you'll be okay. Anything that you do, you can most likely undo as long as you're not deleting your account. So click the buttons, tap around. That's what I did. Buy some love so you can show some love to other people and play it out. See how it goes. Okay. So thank you for tuning in for today's Tech Talk. I'm excited about this. For anybody who I'm going to be talking about this moving forward, because I am making it part of my social media marketing strategy to create and post content here as well. But for anybody who wants to get more like in depth with this, one of the best things that you can do is you can go to bondtobuild.com and get a membership. So what I'm going to start doing for anyone who's a member of Bond to Build, you're going to start getting access to exclusive content on that platform, tutorials and all that good stuff. So when you become a member, there's a couple ways to become a member. You can buy a boot camp. You can do a YouTube masterclass. They include membership, or you can just get a membership to the community. And then I believe that's, I don't know, $19 a month or something like that. It's very low, but you get to plug into the community of other entrepreneurs who are part of my Bond to Build community, plus get access to the workshops and deeper tutorials and trainings inside of there too. So bondtobuild.com is where you can go to get that membership. So awesome. If you have questions, if you're watching this as a replay later on, post them down below. I'll keep checking on Facebook and YouTube just to see what kind of questions come up, and I'll answer them for you. All right. So enjoy your Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in for Tech Talk Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing you on the Fanbase app. Take care, everybody.